Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Judicials about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it out. It's Hicks. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Pittsburgh's offense will take the field first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough.
It's a running room. The 30. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Judicials offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Give to the fullback. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Calls his own number. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Hit right back to the line.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's O'Neal. Picks up the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Using his feet.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Judicials send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. He's already got 46 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll send the back in motion. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Judicials will go for it on 4th down. Goes to the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Lee. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Hicks. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Pitt pushing the pace.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Panthers getting set on 1st and 10. So you think quarterbacks are all about glory. How about taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time?
He did a great job hanging in there, being tough, and more importantly, I think, as a quarterback, surveying the field, looking downfield, nothing open, making the right decision.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Moves away as he feels pressure. Hard running there. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Run in the red zone, it's Davis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the right. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Now, 4th down.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. And the Judicials buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll try to do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll run the option. Got the 1st down and more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. Gets the back moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on 4th down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The option look. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Under fire! And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by 7 over Tennessee. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Motion from the back. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Dumps it off in the flats. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the... And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Holds it in on the left. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Pitt.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Here comes the option. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. This is a designed run. Showing off the arms.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
He now has 62 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The judicials come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll run the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And here comes the punt team. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Holstein. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back.
There he goes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Hit right back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing. You better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. It's a reverse. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Lee. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the option. He'll keep it himself. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Dropping back, it's Holstein. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Panthers! Oh, that may be it, and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Give to the big fullback. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. They'll run it to the right side. Can't get him to the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Got it behind the line. It's Holmes. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by 10 to Mississippi State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out! A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Bringing the heat.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The judicials will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And the Panthers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Oh, they're after him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lee. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's low. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Going right to work up top. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Rushes on him.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Judicials decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the punt, and it is not a very good one. A short punt. And there he goes. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pitt now operating in the red zone. To throw, it's Holstein. Under fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. On the option. Runs through the tackle. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
First down for the offense.
The give on the inside. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll ride his man on the option. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
They'll go read option right on first down. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll line up for a second down play. On the run, it's O'Neal. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Judicials come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll send the back in motion. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll keep it on the sneak. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. After the run, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. And you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Judicials will punt this one away. Oh, this is a bad shank. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Here's a heat. Runs through a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Escapes trouble. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a top 5 battle with enormous ramifications all across football. Here's the latest. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas. This could easily be a preview of the playoff, and we promise to keep you posted throughout. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
And the Judicials line up to punt it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks.
It's a fumble. And he gets back on top of it, and a first disaster. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The inside handoff. Jukes his way for more. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. He's got him. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Surging forward on the sneak. The Judicials will have it 1st and 10.
Unit up for a first down.
Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Goes to the option. Got room to work. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
And the Judicials in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Slips a tackle. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's O'Neal. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. It's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Judicials are in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's made. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Dead center perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Get it out on the screen. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Williams. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught behind the line, it's Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Holstein. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Fitted in the window for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the move, it's O'Neal. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Sends it back in motion. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. They'll leave it with him. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Snags a quick pass on the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
2nd down coming up.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Holmes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The option look. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Fair catch called for and made. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
There he goes. Quick step and go. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off a big play.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Holmes. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Bounced right back to them. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. To the air. It's Holstein. Into the house. Touchdown, Pitt. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by 4 over Tennessee. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's May. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the ground with the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Rides the back on the option to give. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Shoots it to the left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Complete to the left. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is...
Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
How about that? The 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This quarterback part of their running game.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leads it with the back. Fights off a defender. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Williams. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Panthers. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off to the fullback. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got it on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's low. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Gets the back moving. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lee. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. On the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. To the air, it's Holstein. He's got it on the run.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone.
Sneak gets it done.
And I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
To attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Auburn is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Tigers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coates. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kick is in the air. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quick completion to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Catch in the middle. It's Holmes. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown! Pitt made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's May. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the judicials send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll look it in inside his 40. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass, it's Holstein. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Holmes. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The give is to Smith. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll ride his man on the option. Nice move there. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is called for. It'll give him great field position. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. Right back to the well.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
With the catch, it's Lee. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Fullback's got it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. The snap sets up to throw. Swings it out to his running back. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down.
Number 8 on to kick it away.
Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Pulls it in. It's Holmes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Now the play fake. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Plows through the defense. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bridges. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. The judicials will call on their punt team. A low line drive and not his best work. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45, on his way. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Caught in the backfield. It's Reed. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. San Jose State took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Spartans that fired on all cylinders. All that speculation all week, and now we know But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt.
That's a first down.
Goes to the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Off the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Snagged in the middle, it's Lee. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Breaks into the open. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open, nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly, nice accurate pitch out in front of him, easy catch, and then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitchman, picking up a massive gain for this offense.
And the Judicials just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. On the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, it's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He'll pitch it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
On the option, it's Bridges. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Judicials have moved it inside the 20. They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Off play action. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Tight coverage there did not stop him from making the grab. It's 1st and goal from the 8.
And first down for the offense.
A run for the quarterback. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? On the move. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He's up to 90 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Caught over the middle. It's Reed. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Hicks. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got an open man. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. The Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Reed. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Bridges. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complementary football, David, no question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead. And the defense playing accordingly, now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the 4th quarter.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Sweet cut there. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UNLV pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Rebels were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
The Judicials decide to punt it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short.
And what a game-changing play right there, because it looks like he's going to flip the field with a really good punt return, but then he coughs it up, and just like that, the offense is back on the field.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Big fullback's got it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Using his legs, it's made. Still running at the 40. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Judicials, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. A designed run for the quarterback. Turning it on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Judicials have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Judicials. Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. The short hands. It's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The RPO. It's complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Catch in the middle. It's Holmes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw again. Gets it out fast. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away.
Coming up, 4th down.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. To the ground with the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. The option look. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.